Welcome back to Ask the Druids. I'm Catherine and I'm a channeler of the Druid consciousness, and I bring questions from subscribers and followers forward to allow for all of us to learn from the Druid consciousness. And so this week we had a great question around the topic of love and relationships. And so this subscriber had said, I would like to know more about my soulmate and how to connect with them and how to find the relationship that I'm looking for. And so this seems to be a topic that does pop up with many people as we're all looking for that great relationship, that person that we can count on, that we will feel supported by, and that we truly can rely on. So let's see what the Druids have to say about it. Well, as you know, everything comes from love. Everything comes from those around you, those beings that are all-encompassing, universal energy, source energy, God energy. The ultimate part of it is love. It is love. And so that is why each being on earth wants for it, looks for it, because in a way it is like our soul is going back to what it knows, to who it is, to the core of what it is, which is love. And so yes, there is a lot that pull to it. But on earth, love is so very, very important. But it is also about that connection to another being. As earth can be a little more challenging at times for people, it is truly about that connection into what is it that I'm looking for? Who can be there to support me? Who can be there that I can rely on, that I can be vulnerable with, that I can truly allow for myself to lean into that energy and that space that they're providing. And that is what is key right now. For as all of this is shifting in, as you are coming in saying, this is what is important, this is where I'm at, it is key for each of you to remember that love is what is most important. But the first step in finding someone to love you or allow someone to love you is loving yourself. Because there has been much interest in understanding who each of you are. So yes, you are a being that inhabited a human form, that came with a path and a purpose, that came in with really an itinerary of what you were going to do. And what Earth is doing is Earth is allowing for you to come in. And there are a lot of other energies here that don't maybe let you feel that sense of unconditional love the way you can on many other planets and other spaces. But it is about doing the work to find out who you are and find that love of self. Because there is a saying on earth that says you can only let someone love you as much as you love yourself. And that is very true. That is very set in what is there. And so it is about finding that connection to who you are. So even if you are in a relationship, even if you can feel that sense of that love, it is truly about saying, do I love myself unconditionally? No matter what happens, even if I have an ache in my leg, even if my body isn't doing exactly what I want, even if I feel like I'm not worthy enough or at the same level as someone else, am I doing what is necessary to allow for me to have that sense of, yes, this is where I am? And that is what is going to be ultimately key for you, is that are you able to find that sense of, yes, this is who I am, and I love me for being me. Don't compare yourself to someone else. Don't say, oh, well, they did it better, or my body should do this, or my hair should be straighter, my hair should be curlier, or I want it to be a different color. But appreciate for who you are in this lifetime. And when you can begin to do that, that is when you will open yourself up to allow for someone else to come forward, for someone to say, I can love you where you need to be. You can feel that unconditional love from me. And so this brings us then to the topic of soulmates, because that was the term that was used. And we will tell you that the term soulmate is used in a way where it is believed that it is your one and only person in this lifetime, the one who is the perfect match for you. And we will tell you that that is not a term that we would use within the human or within the source realm, the the energetic realm, that there are those that are souls that are great matches for you. That you are all one, you are all of the same when you are in source. But when you come down to earth, you are looking for your soul's most perfect match. Because every soul in a way can be a match. Any person can have that. Now, there are different paths, purposes, specific skills or energies that each soul has that would maybe not make them a match. So we want you to look for your soul's perfect match. And we want you to tell your guides, to tell those assisting you that that is what you are looking for. Because that is the one that will as closely match up to you as you have. For if you look at two mates, the term of mate means someone that comes together. But are they the most perfect match for each other? And yes, you can say, well, I thought I had that and then it no longer is there. Well, yes, that can change over time. And when you think about a soul match, most perfect match, it doesn't necessarily have to be in a realm of, maybe it could be a great friend. And then you have another person that fills in that romantic area. But you can see that this comes in many different ways. And as that is flowing in, as that is coming in, it is allowing for you to feel that sense of, yes, they are coming and they're standing next to me. They are an equal to who I am, where I support them in their opportunities, maybe where they struggle. They support me where I struggle. That they come in and we become a great match because we are able to do things. And so you can say this, that when you are looking for that perfect match, you can say, I'm looking for that perfect match within perhaps your career. You're finding a business partner that's coming in that you two work very well together. You can say it within your love relationships. You can also say it within your hobbies or career. Say you have a hobby where you absolutely enjoy running. And you say, I'm looking for someone who can run with me, that enjoys that supports me in that can help push me in other ways I hadn't thought before. And so these are all just things where you can look at that. But I knew that the specific question was more about the love relationship, as the word soulmate was used. And so you are looking for the perfect match for you in terms of unconditional love. And remember, if someone can only love you as much as you love yourself, for those people that love themselves very little, they are going to bring someone to them that also loves themselves very little or loves you very little. And so start from that standpoint, because everyone who is coming in, there is always something there. Look and see what potentially is holding you back. Look and see what it is that is coming in and making you go, I'm not sure about that. I'm unsure of how this is. Look at all of these things that are coming through. Look at all of them as this could work, this may not work, but what is it that I'm looking for? What is it that I'm requesting, that I'm needing, that I have? And then also see what energies may be holding that back. Maybe you don't have the self-love, and that is what is holding someone back from coming in. Maybe you struggle with being vulnerable, opening up to someone. And so they always feel there's a wall there. And so, yes, you meet people, but they're just naturally bounce off of it because you have that up. Go inward to see what is it that may be putting that up there. And this answer could be as simple as the person that you are waiting for may not be ready for you. That they may not be ready. They may be ending another relationship. They may be working on their own self-love. But just know that there is that sense of, yes, this is coming through. That there is this shifting. There is this momentum moving forward. And so as you are coming into this, that there is so much more there for you. That there is so much coming in. And as all of this flows in, as all of this allows for this sense of peace, of oneness, and of love, that there is someone out there for everybody. And don't just keep searching. Do the inner work. Find your sense of who and what you are. And you will come to find that other person that you're looking for will begin to step forward. And it may not be the exact right person, but you're going to notice what maybe does and doesn't work for you. And then it's just going to allow for that momentum. Because remember, energy is all about movement. So as you get that momentum going of being open to talking to someone, about being open to feeling the next step, that will just allow for so much more of this to come through and for you to find your soul's most perfect match. Well, the wisdom of the Druids always continues to bring forth so much great information. And this one on love and on relationships really brings forward that thought of understanding that we are looking for our most perfect match, to reframe what you are, to reframe what you're looking for, and to really do that inner work to find out what is it that I may not be in alignment with or in momentum with, or maybe you're in the wrong momentum, but really do that self-reflection and allow it to come in. And if this message resonated with you and the Druid wisdom, I would love it if you could like this video and subscribe as well, for it just helps other like-minded people view it and show up for them. And if you have any topics or questions, please also feel free to send them my way, as we love to bring forth the Druid knowledge. And if you want a private session with the Druids for channeling, that is available as well, and all that information will be down below. Thank you so much, and have a very blessed day.